Salute and thank you, NERDSoul. Lay Ill Kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Let's go, man. It's time for Animeish. We've been watching anime, been having a good time. It's been a celebration of riches in the anime community. Well, hopefully. I mean, I know people be tripping over there on TikTok, but I don't be all up in their business all the time. But on the show, we got Gamma Ray Cosplay. What's up?
Yo, everybody, it's your girl, Gamma Ray Cosplay, lawyer by day, cosplayer by night. Also known as Mama Straw Hats, raising the future king of the pirates. He be running me ragged, but we over here having a good time.
Look, I understand. I understand. I just had a birthday, a 1 year birthday over here, so I get it. I understand, man. I understand your pain.
Yeah, I'm tired, boss. Nothing prepared you for it.
I'll be like, I understand your pain. But we also have the extra large DeBarge. Mark Dub. What's up, man? Say what's up. Oh man. Oh, hold up. Is he Mark Dub? He with us in spirit right now. Alright, so I'm gonna throw it over to Coop. Coop du jour. What's up?
Hey, what's up, y'all? We're gonna be talking, believe it or not, the summer season finales. Because the summer season is over. I know we've been kind of neglecting y'all this summer, but we've been busy. Summer's over, and of course, go check Demon Slayer movie. We already discussed it, so go check our full analysis on both channels on Blurtish here with Mike, all that good stuff. So we're gonna be heading strongly in the fall soon, and previews will be coming up. In fact, previews probably be next week. To be honest, because it's like about to start.
Speaking of Demon Slayer, I do want to still just give them a shout out for. Oh, bless you! Shout out for the largest box office in North American history and worldwide history. It's just doing big things. Oh, sorry, for anime, yes. I mean, not just in general, but in anime, man, doing big things, and I'm happy to see. Happy to see
a summer. It's 550 million worldwide. I think it passed Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah, I think it been past that.
Yeah,
I think it passed Fantastic Four and Superman.
So for all the people who all the anime people, which we are, who like, oh, Marvel is trash, DC is trash, which Disney kind of mess up this week. We ain't gonna get into all that. But y'all know it. Y'all go read the news.
Oh snap! Disney did something wrong? Oh, never mind.
I mean, Disney owns ABC.
Oh yeah. Boy.
But a quick aside, what have I been saying about the Disney CEO on this show program and about multiple other things that we have talked about? What has that man showed you? Have I been wrong?
Well, no. I've tried to tell y'all that every single one of these billionaire guys that be owning all this stuff, they're all quote unquote conservative. They all rock together. They're all best friends.
I'll just say this
like they be like, why we ain't seen this? Why you ain't released the files? Why you ain't released the files? You want to know why they ain't released the files? Because the prince was on them. That's why. And all his buddies and friends and all his cronies,
just bring it back.
That's
down.
why you ain't seen the files. You ain't gonna see them. So let it go.
I'll bring it back down. When we say that Disney is not woke, and when we say that these major companies may not provide you the black, even look, I mess with Mike. I be like, why did you do this? I'm like, Mike, you got this character, this, and this much. That's about so much. Like, just do the math. When it's the percentage or something, that's all you gonna get. And then they gonna hit the reset button.
Yeah.
And then you go get it again. And you go get the same characters over and over again. Even though we love them, don't be expecting don't be expecting Night Thrasher to pop up. That's all I'm saying.
Ain't nobody asked for Night Thrasher.
You ain't gonna get the extra blackness. But anyway,
ain't nobody asking for Night Thrasher. Like, come on now.
Yeah. Shout out to just
maybe Brandon Easton. Shout out to Brandon Easton. He might be asking for Night Thrasher, but
I'm saying you just ain't gonna get that much blackness in some of these things. These billion-dollar companies that you're looking for. Not saying that you shouldn't expect it or shouldn't ask it for your money. And
Yeah.
even with anime, people. I know I had a weird conversation. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get that
No,
that
no.
later.
Do you think?
But just even with like people like a weird Dusty Chan conversation, little Dusty, but he's a good dude. I ain't gonna say his name, but he's a fellow vendor. But
Hmm.
it just
Dusty Chan.
he was like, oh well, the Boondocks ain't anime this and that. And I said you're right, but you're also
Tired.
wrong. I said a lot of people
This
don't
has been
use
covered already.
like I said, dog. I said I'm a
A
book.
literal anime director has called it anime. Like how? Like
Now he did agree with me.
how? Come on, we gotta
He was
still do
uppity
this.
about that, but he did agree with me about that. Comic like anime and manga people got to quit looking down on comics. Comics got to quit looking on manga because there's a whole video, Comic
Because
Drake, about the
because it's the
exchange of
same
ideas.
thing.
So
It's
we
just in a different.
agreed upon that, but he just like he's an artist, and he was like, why people ask him why they don't draw Goku black? I think he exaggerated a little bit, but I said I agree, that's whack. We got to get out of that, and you could do that. You could appreciate the art without having to look at digital blackface and understand the difference between things. But just shout out to mangaka who have gotten us right lately. You know,
Yeah, shouts out to them. I don't mind people, drawing black versions of whatever character because I don't mind gender bending or race bending or whatever. I don't mind that. It'd be different if they were drawing Goku black and he had like, I don't know, he was wearing shackles and had a bucket of chicken in his hand. But as long as y'all ain't doing that dumb stuff, then
they
we
be
cool.
drawing Goku black with a cup of lean. That was the thing, or just Goku lean with Jordans and
No, y'all
Supreme
didn't do me
anyway.
like that. Y'all did me like
So
that. I
yeah,
tried to defend y'all, and then that's what y'all did. Come on,
Oh,
man.
Mark, you back? You back?
Oh,
You here?
Dub, Mark Dub, you here? He,
Say
Magic
what's up.
Ninja Dust.
Say what's up, Mark. Say what's
I
up.
have arrived.
Introduce yourself.
Uh, it flying in a helicopter. Part Dub, part Mark.
Oh
All
wow,
amazing.
well, all right.
his timing is off, y'all.
Yo,
It was
man.
dope though. Dope haiku. Is that
All
a
right.
haiku?
So all right, I'm gonna give it over to Gamma because it's been a while since we talked
Yeah.
to you. You know that you be bringing things that I ain't never even seen before. All right, things I ain't even thought ever about watching. So Gamma, if you will, please tell me what you've been watching lately. You know what I'm saying? What's been on your stream?
Oh, let's see. Let's me do. That's what I was trying to pick. I'm like, what do I want to hit on? I'll
Isekai
just try.
time.
Yeah, I'll try to do a quick brief rundown. So I have been catching up on season 2 of my Dress Up Darling, which is peak anime for any and all cosplayers. I feel
Okay.
like I am seen and lived through in this anime a young girl who's obsessed with, total secret otaku and wants to dress up like her favorite characters. There was
Okay.
the build-up of season 1, met this guy who's kind of awkward but is great with sewing and art and makeup because he makes these little those Asian
Oh
artistic
yeah.
dolls.
Yeah,
So, they
yeah.
develop a friendship, and then now we're in season 2 of the like, will they, won't they? But it's like he is helping her create these dope cosplays and them just going through these, hilarious adventures. So, and I will say, they be dropping some real live cosplay tips. So if you're a cosplayer or new to cosplaying or just kind of like don't know, kind of scared, I recommend this
So,
anime because
so
it'll make you
Rachel, I
want
want
to
to ask you,
just dive in. Yeah.
so you say
Okay.
you just really feel seen this and that? Because I'm not a cosplayer, but I watched this show. I love this show.
Oh
I
yeah.
love it.
Like
Like it's so well done.
the cosplay events, the cosplay struggles, the worries, the whole dealing the issue with you show up trying to meet up with folks and then you get handed up with pictures and you're trying to meet up with other people. It's just a whole like, and just like, oh, my something ripped, something broke. I want to come up
Oh.
with a prop. I want
You
to do a
know,
group cosplay.
just
And then they
the
even talk
planning
about
of it.
gender bending cosplay, like, how the community is like a safe space for not only women to gender bend, but men too, comfortably and as a way to express themselves. It's just really
Yo,
like a good
you know what
really
I
anime.
love? What they
Right.
focus on this season was the acceptance part of everybody. Like, especially shout out to our homie Gojo Wakana. Because he's always in his head. But I'm glad
Mm-hmm.
they showed that everybody has insecurities, and that like him letting that go, and
Cool.
him not being accepted, him being not only accepted, but like people know that he's extremely skilled. His school knows it now, and it's like he
He's
feels
cool
more
for it.
comfortable in the skin. Yeah, like he's and he wants to be like the best. He has such a good high work ethic. It's just such a good dude. Like, I love his grandpa. I love what's going on, man. And Marin, such a good character, man. Such a
Mm-hmm.
fully
I just
fleshed
need the
out
will they
woman.
want they need to hurry up.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I was so mad about the end. I was like, I appreciate it, but I hate it. But at the
yeah.
same time, it's one of the most well animated slice of life stories there is.
Oh yeah, beautiful animation. Like beautiful. Like,
God,
yeah.
it's
Okay, okay.
gorgeous.
So that I've been on that one. A new one I'm gonna add to the mix. I don't think I've talked about this one. It's not too long of a title, Mike. So it's
Oh
scooped up
no.
by an S rank adventurer. So you have this typical guy. I mean,
A little
zero
scooped up.
confidence,
Scooped up.
but he is the epitome of OP mage, white mage. He's like the support
Mm.
character.
Once I see the style of animation, nah, bro, this cannot be good. There's no way this is good, Gamma.
It's
Come on
good.
now.
It's good. It is. It's a good story. It's good to see, like, oh, he don't think he like can bring the smoke, or he's like that strong,
Hmm.
but he gets kicked out of this elite, the hero adventure group, because they're just like, oh, you're incompetent. But little do they know, the reason that they though peak level heroes is because of him and his subtle, like, you know enhancement chants and spells and all that. So he ends up getting with this other group, and he like boosting them up, and they getting on another level, and they're just like, man, wait a minute, we ain't never done this good, like. And he was just like, I'm sorry, I can do better. And they're just like, are you kidding? So it's just kind of following that and
Okay.
seeing how he like legit brings up this, S rank group to another level, and they help encourage him and help build up his confidence. And he slowly starts to realize, like, you know what, I am pretty strong. I mean, I can always get stronger, but I know my limits, and I'm with a good support team. But just really seeing how he helps boost them up, and just when they start fighting and the magic and stuff, it's pretty cool.
Cool.
Catching up on Dr. Stone.
All right.
I'm
I've
excited
never
about
watched
that.
Doctor Stone. Should I get into? Because ain't Doctor Stone in
Yes.
like season 8 or something? Should I even try?
No, it's just
It
season
seems like it's
4.
been on forever.
I think it's just season. Yeah, it's just season 4. No, you would really like it, Mike. Like, you would like the whole science behind it, how they make things, how they get from point A to point B, and like the journey of coming out of the Stone Age and trying to bring the world back to the 21st century. It's pretty cool. I think you would like
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Pacing's really
Okay.
good. Great world building. I mean, there might be one or two lull moments, but that's like across the whole series as a whole. Like, but in general, like, I feel like the pacing is really good.
Okay. Okay.
So another one, yeah. So get ready for this title. I think I kind of touched on this before.
Here we go.
I was reincarnated as the 7th prince, so I can take my time protecting my magic ability. No, take my time perfecting my magical ability. I at first was like, it's on season 2. Season 1, I was like,
I got a
Why
question.
they be
cool,
doing
pretty
this? Why
cool.
they be doing
It's
this all the time?
But I
all I
was
gotta say
like,
is this: is that the
why?
one with the little dude in overalls?
Yes.
All right, I ain't got no comments.
looking.
I ain't got nothing to say. I'll let you handle. I ain't got no comment.
Yeah. So I
No
was like,
comment.
why is this anime
No
constantly
comment.
showing up in the most popular? So I was like, let me just, let me check it out. Season 2 is peak. It's good. I see why the season 1 it might trying to just build again world building, and they was like really reaching and going a little too far with some of the stuff. I'm just like, why y'all got this character out here looking
All
thicker
I
than a
got.
snicker, and I just don't understand where direction we're going. Like
I'm
it's all over the place. But
gonna
season
say
2 fight scenes peak, like character.
Oh, they got dope fight scenes.
Oh yeah,
Oh
like they
what?
bring the thunder
Oh,
cookies, like
I'm
all of them,
I'm
all
gonna
like
say one
his whole
thing.
squad.
I am not into the category of lolly, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
But they don't. That's not as heavy this season. Like
Okay,
again,
just
now that they've built, we've gotten a little taste of the characters. We've gotten to experience his OP level magic ability. Now it's about, okay, now we need an obstacle. Like, the kingdom's in trouble. Something's coming. There's danger. We're building up to solve this mystery. Like that's what this season's about, where we kind of get to see everybody bring it in these last couple of episodes where it's like the battle episodes. Yeah, dope
all right. Now
animation, dope fighting.
I'm watching the season 2 official trailer. All right. Animation looks like it's solid, but I'm gonna read you the 2 most recent comments. First one, there's too much singing in this season for me. Do they be singing in this show?
Literally
Don't
maybe 2
damn it!
episodes.
Don't you lie
No,
to me,
I'm being
girl.
serious. Like I have no idea what that like. I didn't feel like there was a lot of singing. I mean, I
All
really
right,
don't. It's just like this one character, which is kind of her thing, but she doesn't really sing
all
except for
right.
like this one episode where okay, she might sing a little longer than whatever, but it's not a sing. Yeah, that's a reach. I'll
All
be
right.
like, and I love singing and
Now,
shows. I love musicals, all that, so I would admit it, but that's a reach.
now this one, this is a troubling comment. This comment says this anime sucks, and this was written by straight up Adobe PDF.
I
Uh,
mean,
What?
I don't I want to move on. That's what
I
I'm
just,
move on. I want to
Wow.
move on from this show.
I guess I'll leave. I guess I'll leave that.
Yeah. Okay.
But
To each his own. To
but
each his own.
because
Obviously.
I ain't trying to be out there like, oh man, this show is great, and people be like, I'll be like, no, I'll be like, nah, 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 nah,
You've
nah,
been
nah.
I will vouch for this show. I think it's great. If you're willing to go into it and like really invest into the story that they're trying to build, and
Hmm.
not necessarily hold on to season 1, but just accept that okay, these are the handful of characters they brought us. These are their powers. Now we're putting them in a new environment, in a new situation, and let's see how they thrive for that. And it's funny too. There's some episodes where I was like laughing. It's a good story. I like season 2.
Okay, all right, okay.
I've been watching the popular, To Be Hero X, Tokyo Anki,
Yes.
but I'm gonna finish off with Secrets of the Silent Witch. It's really good. I think I put it on the level. It's pretty close to Apothecary Diaries. If you like Apothecary Diaries, you're really gonna like that series. And Betrothed to My Sister's Ex. It's not what it sounds like. There's a deeper story there because I was kind of like, what is this? The title's got me a little but it's just all in the word phrasing. It ain't even like how the title is, but it's a really cute. If you're looking for a very cute romance, historical love story, just wholesome, like it gives you butterflies and all the feels. I'm gonna end it
Okay.
off with an isekai that I just, early on in the pod when this series came about, I was like, there's no way. I'm not even going to give it the time of day. I'm not going to entertain the idea of watching the isekai. I'm an isekai girl. Not
Okay.
going to do it.
Okay.
But I was like, I've literally watched everything, and you know what? For some reason, this is keep popping up in the most popular. Let me give it a try. Got through episode 1 of the first season. It's on season 2 now. I was like, okay, let's just. I got to
Uh-oh.
season, not I got to episode 2, and yeah, I'm almost done with season 2. Like I'm all the way, like almost caught up to current.
That.
So good, hilarious. I never thought I would find it entertaining. I didn't know how they can make this something to watch, but I really like the spin that they put on it. I mean, they legit took a vending machine. This guy was like, I was reincarnated as a vending machine, a legit vending machine, not one that can. He's sentient. I mean, he can do things and he knows that he's a vending machine, but it's not like a cartoony character where the people see him reacting like, like how they have the cover image with the big eyes and
Oh
making
yeah.
they don't see him like that. He looks like legit. You got Snicker bars and Ruffle Chips and M&M, like a regular vending machine. That's what they see. But he is able to, his part of his power as he upgrades is able to turn into a variety of different types of vending machines. And obviously these have been real life vending machines because he always references the, like how they were in like our world, like, in Japan, Tokyo, like they really existed. It's not like, they just made up random vending machines for this anime. So there's been vending machines where people could get, like, it was 24-hour restaurant vending machines, there's hot spring vending machines. I mean, if you got any type of machine where you had to put some quarters in, he can turn into it.
All right, question. Do he be stealing people money or does he actually give them what they,
No,
like, how you put that dollar in sometimes or you pull it in and then spit it back out and then you gotta like rub it and put it back in and spit it back out and you be like,
we only
bruh.
dealing in gold coins and silver coins, and he be hooking
Okay.
people up.
All right.
And
All right.
if he feel like he got enough points, he's like, you know what, I'm feeling good. I'm gonna give out free ice cream today. We're gonna do
Okay.
free ice cream.
So he's a
Respect.
man of the
Respect.
people.
Yeah,
Respect. Respect.
and there's this budding friendship, kind of interesting romance, but not romance, between him and this girl who is like super strong. She's literally the only person who can carry him around because she's like, that's like part of her blessing. She's got like the blessing of might, and they just have this cute little friendship relationship. And she really interacts with him like he can talk and like a person. But he's just become a very, important part of their world, the community. He's brought types of food that they've never experienced, you know, devices and all that kind
Is
of
he
stuff. So
able
it's,
to
it's
talk
cool.
with her?
He can only say like typical like, thank you, hello, have a nice day.
My God.
Um, you know,
All right,
pleasure serving, but
you
he
make
as
me want to try this anime now.
I think y'all should give it a try. I think it'll surprise you. It really surprised me. When I say I have been humbled, and you should not judge a book by its cover.
I'll say
And
this:
I
the
thoroughly
artwork.
enjoy watching it.
I do like the artwork and how they animated him when he's internally thinking. I do
Yes,
like
it's
that.
so cute. But I
I'll,
learned a lot. I'm like, I didn't know all these type of vending machines existed. Can we get that over here in America?
Man, I'm telling you, that's
We
what
wouldn't
kind
do
of
right
makes me
though. We
angry.
wouldn't do right. We wouldn't. Somebody would be breaking in. They'd either
people
food
be
would go
breaking.
bad. It would get broken in. It just.
I
I
wonder
hate
if
to say they
anybody's.
wouldn't be taken care of right.
Have
We wouldn't do
anybody ever
right.
broken into a red box machine? I mean, I know red box.
Oh yeah,
I'm
I've
pretty
heard.
sure.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure. And I'm pretty sure they broke into it and this stuff was on eBay the next day.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure. You can't
Especially when they did games, they probably broke into that immediately.
man. Like you can't. People can't have nice things because folks act up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, just putting this on y'all's radar. One last anime recommendation. It's finished. It just wrapped up too with its first season, 12 episodes. Welcome to the Outcast Restaurant. Another surprise that I thoroughly enjoyed. I mean, essentially, you just got this adventurer who is OP level, like fry cook. Like, I mean, just imagine if the
Oh man, here we
burger
go. They
guy
got
who
the
works
food
at
looking all
Wendy's
amazing.
was like Goku super powered level. Like, it's just a good show. But he opens up his own restaurant, but his powers are like they're kind of like a complemented with him being able to be a cook. So, his weapons are butcher knives, and his like shield is like a big stir fry pot. Like, but he can fight. He brings the smoke,
Oh,
but he can cook and throw down some good food. At least it look good in the anime. But I think that's another recommendation I have. But yeah, that's been pretty much it. Like I said, just watching the current, the obvious popular mainstream ones. But those are some of just the new ones I decided to give a try this time.
all right. So since I have you and Coop here, Coop dropped something in the group chat about solo leveling. Now, Coop, I know you don't like solo leveling, so I'm gonna try to be short.
I do like it.
I'm gonna try to keep my questions short.
I have criticisms.
So,
Oh goodness.
so they say that they're going to. The idea is that they might try to cover, what was it, 42 chapters in the next season. In both of you, I'll throw it to Coop first. How many episodes do you think they would need to properly cover 42 chapters if they're, going through that at a I guess a reasonable pace, not breakneck speed, but at a reasonable pace?
In my mind, to do 42 chapters, to do it, not say it got to get every little mediocre detail, but to not make it feel like my major gripe of last year, I would say at least 20 or at least about 18. You got to hit 18, like to stretch the taffy a little bit, because it's gonna feel compressed and rushed.
Yeah,
you gotta hit 18.
Season 2, I definitely felt, and I mean, I don't read the manga or manhwa. I don't read it, but even I felt like we were missing things in season 2, where in season 1 I didn't feel like I was missing things. Now, I mean, of course, you're always going to miss something. Something's being adapted, but or something will be either taken out or something will be added or something like that. Or something will be emphasized more than something else. I get that, but season 1, I didn't feel like I was missing things in season 1. Season 2, I definitely felt like I was missing things. It felt truncated, similar to Daredevil Born Again, and then when we find out in the background that they wrote 18 episodes, and then Disney came through and said you got 9. So that's kind of how I felt for season 2. So how about you, Gamma? How many episodes do you think that they would need to like actually kind of tell the story of 42 chapters?
Well, I mean, because I'm trying to remember, because I've read the manhwa and it's Chef's Kiss. Like, I'm beyond excited to see it animated. I want to say for season 1, that's close to how many chapters they kind of went through. If not, I think they got up to
so kind of like a chapter per episode, basically.
Like, they got up to chapter 45 for season 1. And how many episodes?
Okay,
y'all remind me again? Season 1 was what, 12 episodes?
I'll say this.
Am I remembering that right?
I think it was like 12 or 13 episodes. Let me pull up. Keep going. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you keep going. My bad.
I think the average for most anime is usually like 3 episodes, 3 chapters per episode. Is kind of like 1 to 3, 1 to 4. So yeah, I guess 4 times 12 is like 36. So I feel like you can do 4 per episode, 3 to 4 in most anime. I feel like when you push it beyond that, something gonna get lost.
Okay, season 1 was 12 episodes. Season 2 was 13 episodes, and in season 2, I definitely felt like I was missing something,
because they kind of screwed the pooch, if you will, on the Japanese part, and how they were supposed to interact, and they kind of just zoomed it. It felt zoomed. They zoomed the fights. It just, you didn't sit with it. Something in the direction was off in the adaptation, and they felt like they've reformed. Yeah, I hate to say that word reformed, because they done killed it. with this, but they just let him sit on the screen, be cool. And I feel that's cool, but for a character that is now no longer as say communicative to the audience, he's just there like a block of wood. And yeah, he's cool and
He's
all. He
kind of like
fight,
reflecting.
but he doesn't. But when he's such a totally different person from season one, we'd have been down it. It's just a different show from season one to season two, so vastly that I need them to slow down if they're going to, if this, because this is who he's going to be. No need to zoom it. I don't know why they zooming so fast. That's just me, but
I feel like the way that it was drawn and written, that it's one of those, the pacing, it just reads different. I don't think there was a good way to transition, like to take, because when you're reading the manhwa, you are it's a flow of how they mesh, because as you're scrolling, like essentially reading from top to bottom, and you see like the artwork is
what?
To like the next scene in the clip, and then you might have dialogue, but you might not, but you are captivated by the artwork, and that could literally, it could be
you just said it. You get to sit with the art much longer, and like it's like the coolness factor bleeds through the art, and you don't have to say what's already said. It don't translate to the anime somehow.
Because I mean, it would just look like a still shot, but it's kind of like he ain't moving, and we're past. You could get away with that in the 90s, like just music and a character standing and the wind blowing their coat or hair for like
5 minutes,
4 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
seeing different angles, but nowadays you gotta, like, folks' attention spans, like we not here for that. So I do think that while it might seem like some stuff was missing, I mean they covered it all. It's just they're trying to find a rhythm in the pacing, but they also get to a certain point in the manhwa, which I think where they ended was a really good point, because when we pick it back up, we're going to be in the high school scene, which is now we've seen him level up and him being thrown into this world, and now the world knows about his powers, and so now it's like, now we're about to see how he just navigates the public eye, how he navigates with his family. And I think we're going to see more of an emotional side. And when emotional, I don't mean like, him opening up and stuff like that, but seeing how his loved ones, the things that's happening around him, like, affect him and how he reacts. He's
basically, to be honest, the anime is really just starting out. To me, that's the crazy thing. The story of it is really about to start.
Like, essentially, we just been watching like a prequel.
as well as his daddy / possible daddy. All I know is,
that's gonna be a good
homie with the with the close cut thought he was dope, and then he he thought he was dope.
Don't expect for them to touch upon the dad for a minute.
And then he got widoshed. Oh, damn.
I mean, it's about to be a lot of washing.
Yo, homie got a full-fledged bath. He thought he was dope. Matter of fact, he was coming into another country trying to act like he was all that, and then dude was like, "Yo."
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
gonna get better.
Was he hospitalized the last time we saw him?
Yeah, he's pretty. I mean, it's not going to end well for him. That's all I'm gonna say. It's not even. It's not over. His torment ain't over yet. And he deserves it.
Like, the scale of this world building, and when we finally get the backstory on the dungeons and the powers and the meaning behind everything and how it's all connected together, and why Jinwoo, like that, that's going to be peak. Like, it's so much bigger. And I mean, honestly, like I said, I mean, season 1, season 2 were just prequels. Like now we about to really get into like the meat and potatoes of his character, his journey,
I'm gonna be
where
honest.
he's at now. Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna drop it to a once a month binge. I'm gonna do mini binges.
I
I
think
mean,
it's gonna be interesting to see how
because
they
I
do
read
it
ahead,
this
so it's
season.
like once you read ahead, it's like I'll just binge it. Like now, it's like this
Yeah,
is
see.
one where
I don't know, man. When I like this is one of those where it the story was so good that I'm like I like that fight scene with big cockroach looking dude. Like I
Oh,
read
with the
that, but Beirut,
with
like, but
Aunt
when I
Supreme.
say I could not wait. I was like, I have got to see how this is gonna be animated. Like this is gonna be next level, and it was, and it delivered, and that's why. I don't know.
I
This was just a
guess
really good manhwa. I see it. It's living up to its hype. I see why it was
I
so
mean
successful as
I'll
a
say
manhwa,
this.
and now like it's really good.
Regardless of what I think, it's still one of the most successful anime that come out lately. Even though it don't work in for some reason, well, some reason Japan hates it, but it's still like big worldwide, and they can't stand it. They do not like solo leveling.
Well, that's because like they made Japan look whack when they came over to the like they were,
Well, that and
yo
it's
when they
legit
came over to their country, they was looking yo
because it's a Korean thing, but the Japanese company picked it up to do it. It still probably
yeah.
got, but it's like they just hate it. They just like no, like they like how dare they show us up in our own country? They do not like that show.
Yo,
But anyway,
man. All right, cool. So, since we're getting to finales, I'll do this one first since I know Gamma's here. I don't think you watched this, Coop. Dub, if you there, you can chime in. To Be Hero X.
that was a
Wow.
finale.
Yep.
Nerd
Yep.
Soul
Okay.
Awards breakout hit new series anime of the year. Um, I know there's not an award ceremony yet, but just keep it in your mind. Just pretend there's one, and they got a statue. I ain't got no statues to give, but I gave it to them spiritually. All right. So, uh, To Be Hero X, just it's just dope.
It is
I
like
don't even know what else to say. Like the show is just dope.
I loved how it all came together. Like the whole different animation, the changing of the pacing, and just how the story changed with the animation, and it's just for a minute there they were almost losing me because I was just like, we are going around the world. Like what? How is this all connected? But they
Yo, they
bring it
brought that
all
bad boy home.
together, and they brought it home, and they stuck the landing, and I was like, oh, this is
Matter of
these
fact, I thought
powers.
episode 20.
That's why.
Yeah, I thought episode 20 was the finale because I was like, the way episode 20 ended, I was like, oh, cool, that's the finale. But they were like, no, we got 4 more episodes. And I was like, I don't know, man. I think you already did it well right here. And they're like, nope, we got a revelation. You ain't got no idea.
And when stuff would get revealed, I would have to go back to previous episodes because I was like, wait a minute. Oh, that's who's dad. That's who he killed such and such daddy. That's who that was in the beginning of the episode. He was fighting. Oh,
Yo,
that's who was fighting.
nice.
Oh,
Even his character arc. Like, because I remember even going back, like, hold up, is this the same Nice from the other episode, or is this like a new
right.
person? Yo,
And just seeing his
this show is
mental,
dope.
like, unfortunate, like, breakdown, like, what pushed him over the edge, would just, where you just see him, like, episode after episode, like, this guy who literally his whole life and meaning and purpose was to become a hero, bright and shining hero, and
Mhm.
he just kept falling short. His insecurities got to him. He one of those people who's like, you doing some trifling stuff just to be on top, and it's like when you kind of get there, you not have it, like and like what do you have to show for it? Like your
Yep.
reputation, your night, you can't sleep at night. You literally were the cause of the downfall of the hero that literally inspired you to get on this journey. Like smile, like come on, smile.
Yo, the whole thing with Smile, the whole thing with Fear, how they handle hero worship. Like this show is on point, man. Like this show is
Mhm.
way better than I expected
Even
it
with
to
the
be.
dog. I forget
Oh,
his name.
okay.
I'm
X. I'm,
Ahu.
I'm gonna say this. X, the fight scene with X and seeing his powers now,
Yes.
it's essentially anyone who watches or reads comic books. Sorry, not watches comic books, but I guess looks at comic books and reads them. Um, he's essentially Molecule Man because he can kind of do whatever he wants
Mm-hmm.
with his powers, and watching him flip between like people coming at him and be like, and
Yeah.
and like all of a
But
sudden it's like
he still
you don't
fights
exist.
too.
You do
So
exist. Right?
it's not just him like he's not just standing still and like walking around like
Yeah,
avoiding
because he
fights.
got hands too.
He's got the hands.
So it's not like bless you. So it's not like he's using the snap powers to like move around in different dimensions because he's scared. No, when they get close, he's just like, and then he's like,
Yeah.
snap. He's like, I'm gonna just throw you inside the wall. I'm gonna make you a video game. I'm gonna make me a video game. Now we're both video games. Now I'm not a video game. Now you're out. Now, I was just like, yo, this is like fighting Molecule Man. That's why when people do power scaling things, I'm like, bruh, it's like y'all think about Wolverine. I'm gonna be like, give me Legion, Molecule Man, and like Franklin Richards. Now what? Like it's like you don't want to do these like, oh, let's ask about powers, because it's like there's these characters like, okay, I got the Phoenix, and the way the Phoenix is written, whatever she needs to do, she can do. So it's like
I hate powers. I hate
Yeah.
power scaling conversations.
but yeah, he is just what I would imagine, Molecule Man being like if he was actually serious about fighting, but since his power is so crazy, he's just like, I'll just create a pocket dimension, just kick him on my own. But this show, the dirty things people do to stay in power, to control the perception of people about themselves, about the society that they're in, what you'll sell your soul for, all the power of fear or the power of belief. Like, this show is way better than I expected it to be. I saw a trailer that I was like, oh, this show
Same.
looks kind of cool, and now
This
it's
is
my
another
favorite
judging book
show.
by cover.
It's my favorite show of the year. Like,
I've enjoyed the journey. I love how they connected the stories. I love the character building. It just
Good question.
yeah.
Good question. Is To Be Hero X, because I know that this is the second or third series in the whole To Be Hero series. Is this like a one-shot season, or is this like coming back? I think
I
it's
have
like a
no
one
idea.
season. I'm pretty sure I'll look it up, but I think that's why they just did the 2 cores, 24 episodes. I think it's just one thing.
Oh, see,
If that's the
I
case,
don't
that was
know.
smart.
If that's the case,
I would not be mad.
yeah.
If you don't
So
get
it might just be like this big artsy
but I would be
thing that-
happy if we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, and this makes me want to go check out the other 2B things, the 2B hero things.
But see,
Cause
I didn't even know that.
It's they're gonna be off. They're gonna not be like this. I'll tell you
no,
this, like
well, I'm not saying it's gonna be like about this storyline, but if they're putting this like level of quality into whatever, I'm willing to give it a shot.
I'll say this: the first one, if you find it, it's pretty much like a liquid TV type of show. It's out. It's zany. It's like really. It's just weird, but it's not like this quality. Like it was like an older, like just goofiness type of to it. It's like people
cool.
didn't, like they say, people didn't expect to be hero to morph into X, to morph into like this quality of good. Like that's what people been saying about it. Like they didn't have no clue that they had this in them to make to be hero this.
Okay,
So
cool.
that's why I'm gonna go back. I will go back and bench it.
Okay. So yeah, I see there's a 2B hero, and then there's another 2B hero, maybe not.
Yeah, like To Be Hero is a thing. It just never came over really here until this.
Yeah, I think there's another 2B hero. So there's 2B heroes outside of this one, I think.
Yeah.
And I like how they're all using like I guess I would say like non-traditional animation styles, not meaning that we haven't seen animation styles like this before, but these aren't the like I guess like the
It's
industry standard, you know, anime styles or whatever. This is kind of dope.
I mean, give it up to China, man. They
Okay,
like
so the
saying we're gonna
second one is
deconstruct it.
called Tu Bian Ying Zhang Leaf. I know I screwed that up. Apologies to all my Mandarin speakers, or hey, apologies. But it says following the first season's gag action theme, the second season's titled "To Be Heroine" features an original story and a new set of characters. Okay, so it does seem like this is a anthology series similar to like American Horror Story or something like that.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm down with this. Yo, I'm gonna check out these other ones. This, yo, I would have never thought. I was just like, oh, this trailer looks kind of cool. Let me give it a shot. And these people, whoever's in charge, whoever's running the animation, all right, all right. You've at least in this season, you've got a great handle on kind of displaying these characters and the lengths they'll go to either sell their soul or to push the belief in themselves, to make probably try to make the public believe something about them that is or isn't true. Like this, To Be Hero X is on point, man. Like honestly, it's the only finale I actually got to this season yet. I haven't seen the other finales, but I'm assuming they're going to be great too. Hopefully, because I've seen the penultimate episodes of everything, so those seem good. Uh, but man, To Be Hero X, wow, good for you. Thank you for the dopeness. But Coop, I gotta know. I know normally I'd be like, don't spoil that. But today,
Well, this whole season we've been behind. So
yeah, break it down for me. I got to know because it seems like we have the whole gang together in Dan to Dan. Let me know, especially after last episode, or I guess the penultimate episode, especially since it seemed like we was coming together to form like a mini Voltron slash Avengers sort of. Let me know. Please tell me the team coalesced in the finale,
I
or
mean, when you now,
we
Mike,
got a full force.
I
Even
mean,
though
the
I did love the
answer.
banter, it's like, oh, you don't know how to be a leader now. Oh, you don't know about no team ethic. It's
Okay,
like,
so this
I
is
love that back and forth. I ain't
so.
going front.
Oh, dude,
That was awesome.
I ain't looking at the screen. Did Rachel bop out?
Oh
Drop
yeah,
out?
yeah. She
Oh,
Gamma bounce. So peace out, Gamma.
peace
Shouts out
out,
to you.
Rachel. Thank you pretty much.
Yeah.
Uh, coalescing in day to day. You should know this by now. This is this is an action comedy, whatever the hell we want to be serious.
Basically, they as coalesces they gonna get.
It's some
Ye-
coalescing, but
It's
it's
humor.
like
It's
they're never Voltron.
like no. I mean, basically, I mean they were
They
Voltron.
they kind of like Notron.
They were Voltron. They were Gundam. They were what's the one that I love? Gurren Lagann. Like if you
Oh
ever seen
yeah.
Gurren Lagann, that's about as they was like, you know, y'all know the knock. We not the knock. The funny thing, Gurren Lagann, because Gurren Lagann didn't coalesce. It was just the will of what's his name? Kind of they tied it together. Momo is pretty much what was cool. You got to see the backstory of I don't want to call him the perv because that's what they call him. You know, when you ugly in anime, they just gonna call you ugly. But old boy
Yeah.
who love Gundams.
Yeah.
But
What is his name? Do we? What is his
ah,
name?
I
Did
I
they ever
know it,
say
but
what
I
his
can.
name is?
Yes, I know his name, but
He always be like, you talk spicy, and it's like it's funny because he, as the audience, we're like, y'all actually do say mad innuendos to each other, and like from the outside looking at it, it does seem like y'all are talking spicy to each
but
other all the time. So
but
he's actually not wrong.
but
This is how y'all sound to each other. I mean,
this
this is how y'all sound to us.
but when I say and when I told Mark this, I said, hey, this is a show. Now you talk about pacing is right. Pacing is super on point, and they don't leave not a stitch of meat on the bone. They know how to use everyone and everybody that introduce, and I'm gonna get more into that. But to see that a character that like, who is this annoying dude? Like blah blah blah, and he turns out to be kind of smart. And he's like,
Yo,
this is what you got to do. Like, you got to visual. He's like, he's what Okaroon don't have. They're kind of like, in a way, two halves. They like mirror images of each other. They're both dirty, but Okaroon is being more popular with the ladies and all this and blah blah blah. And he got people to talk to, whereas this guy is outgoing, but he has to hide it.
yo,
He
when my
has to
man, when
hide
my
that
man was like, he was like,
because
he was like,
he knows that he may not be well liked this and that, but he's kind of fine with himself.
he got a little pizzazz about him.
He's possessed, like, bro. He do the spin moves, like
Yo, he was like,
last episode. He's like, and the joke is, and everybody who like follows him, they're like, they took 2 seasons to introduce the main character. They say he's the main character.
Dog,
Yo.
he has so much main character confidence
Yes,
without with well, I won't say without any of the skill, because when it came to operating that robot, because he was like,
oh,
I love
Kent,
robots.
Kenta is his name. I think it's Kenta.
Okay.
But
when they said nano machines, I was like, I know where we going. I was like, yes, come on.
Because it's not Ken, especially. I think Momo Momo is basically a psychic, but she doesn't understand robots. She can visualize, and then to find out that the robot can actually use their powers, so all that stuff, like it's gonna get really goofy. But so that's just where it's going with the space kaiju. So I'm gonna spoil it a little bit. So
Oh yeah, go.
It was
go. I'll probably end up watching it tonight or tomorrow. So
Man, Mike, jeez, like you really have to watch it. It's the finale episode for the season, and after I watched it, I had to hit Coop, and I was like, Coop, and Coop was like, yes.
So let me break it.
Coop had to spill the beans and make it cool.
So to break it down a little bit,
reveal that, Coop, because I don't want to ruin it for Mike.
Mike, go watch it. I mean, you can't. I'm not gonna reveal, because I'm way ahead of the story. But I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna give a little structure to it, because.
Oh wait, hold up, Coop, you gone? You here? Oh man, I think we lost Coop.
Oh no!
Yeah, I think we lost Coop for a second, but it's all good. I will say, after that penultimate episode, it seems like I'm pretty sure I'm going to like this finale more than I like the season 1 finale. Because I enjoyed their play, Silky and Momo's back and forth.
Oh, bro, it is hilarious. It's funny because Coop, when Coop talks about it, Coop has Coop has read so very far ahead. So yeah. Mike, so very very far ahead. But he always emphasizes how it's pretty much established, and I love that they do show that Momo and Ken, they rocking with each other.
Yeah.
But Silky, acrobatic Silky, man, she be like, Ira, she be like, hey, man, and she go off on Momo, man. She go off and call her, you squid head, and Momo go back at her, and they go at each other. And
yeah, I ain't gonna front. I like it.
Kid, I love that they feel the kid like this. Kid, because Kid is just this nerdy, authentically. He couldn't be somebody else if he tried.
Yeah, he kind of just be chilling. He kind of his own self, and he's coming to his own, and I like that about him. I also like that he's coming into his own so much that he doesn't shy away from things like he used to in season 1, and you see that big difference there. But sorry, go ahead.
And you know what? That confidence, him expressing that confidence finally, is what is making him so appealing to the other, not just to Momo, but also to Ira, also to. Okay, well, I can't reveal, but I need to catch the last episode, Mike.
I'll catch it Oh yeah,
Y'all,
cool. We
y'all
got you
back.
now. We got you.
Okay, so I'm here. So what y'all last hear from me? Um
uh Last you were talking about basically setting up the finale, getting ready to explain
oh,
kind of like the revelation or whatever of the finale, which
was
I'm
saying like
completely cool with because I know we talk about finales. I'm excited because I believe that I'm gonna like this finale way better than I like season one's finale. And I was pumped off of the penultimate episode where they had the, I know it's the big Buddha. I know he didn't want the big Buddha, but I was like, yo, it kind of looked kind of
so
sweet. I kind of like the
so
big Buddha.
he had to
But
fix it to a thing that could work. But I did y'all hear what I said? She power bombed it. Okay,
oh
basically
no,
after he was driving it crazy. It made Momo and them sick. So basically, and of course it hit Okaroon hit the eject button. He got thrown up out of the machine. That was funny. He was just like he was just like shot out of it, and he so they. In other words, that was a way to push him to the side for a second. Like think of this as a theater play. He just got yoinked. So and then Momo got yoinked for Kenta's 15 minutes of fame where they did his backstory and they showed him getting bullied and all
uh,
that. And which is cool that even though this is an annoying joke character, he was true to himself. He's like, I love robots. And y'all can't ever take this away from me. I drove a Gundam, I drove this, and I actually contributed. Like he
yeah.
has an ego. Now he's an egomaniac, but
Is he, or does he just believe in himself? Like I don't
no,
know, man. Kids,
he's an
Hey,
egomaniac.
hey,
He's an
he
egomaniac.
definitely believes in himself. That's
Hey,
that
to be
joker there. That joker there is shining, and even
Hey,
if
to
ain't
be an
nobody else
egomaniac,
trying
you
to
gotta
find
believe
his
in yourself.
brilliance, he is.
oh
But what
man.
Mike, I know what
He
Mark
is.
loves about him. He don't like Gigi because he's like you're a pretty boy. I don't like you. But
Yeah, I don't like Gigi either.
he don't really
I
refer to
mean,
G.
hey, I can
He cut,
now
but
look. I can definitely relate to the unearned confidence. I got confidence just out the wazoo. I'm confident in stuff I don't even need to be confident in. I know I can beat you in chess. Ask me, can I play? Nope. Can I? Will I beat you? Yep. Where did that confidence
Oh
come from?
man.
but I'll say this. Um, but I guess
Coop is
moving
like,
along.
okay, moving
Hey, you
along.
got hey, you a chess master. I don't know. I will just
A
beat you.
master chess man.
But I'm just gonna say that. But basically, so once Momo take over, she power bombs it into reality. And the joke is, how Godzilla was always a man in a rubber suit.
Mhm.
So it's a alien in a suit, and it turns like they showed no
No, no,
spoilers. No, I'm gonna spoil. Like he asked, we gonna
Yeah,
spoil it. But like,
it's
but
okay
there's
because
more because this is light work. What's coming next is like it's always what's next with Dan to Dan. So Mike, just to say this, you know how
it's
you didn't
ironic.
like the
Like you said something about the team forming. Yes.
so I know how you didn't like the so-called cliffhanger. It's always this is the catch, Mike.
hmm
It's always gonna be a cliffhanger in Dan to Dan because it's gonna immediately roll into something else in the next arc. The structure is I can see with the pacing. It's gonna be, oh, we got through this fight. Now we're gonna kind of have some love structure or some foolish shenanigans between Momo and him, and then we're gonna go into what is the next thing. So it turns out to be this beautiful alien girl. So, but this is how they shot it. Once they because everybody's like, what is this alien? And Gigi and Okaru they have to run back to Momo's house with this alien. Her house is all messed up because they got to reform it, do all this like this just messed up to death. They shot themselves back to her property. She's throwing up, and then and again, before even going to a plot point, Science Soru. Good lord, bruh.
they killed it
Y'all
this
know,
season.
y'all know when I talk about C plus animation, this is S plus animation.
Man, look,
Because
ain't nothing wrong with Dan to Dan visually.
Science Soru have their
Woo.
own science. In fact, ever since they got created, they created a movie. They came out the gate with an award-winning movie called Ping Pong. There's the ping pong animation shot that is that like when you see that is Science Saru's shot, just like Spike Lee with the dolly shot. Science Saru has that. Trigger had like there's a trigger shot. So with Science like then she has to run to the bathroom and she starts being to get really squishy and she's running to go throw up. But in the
Oh,
background,
the animation of them running down the steps of the school, I was like, this, because I know that was not easy. I know them when they were turning the corners and coming down the steps at the school. I was like, that is not easy, and they could have
uh,
easily gone the cheap route of showing one side of them like do 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 do, and then the other side like do do
Science
do do,
Saru
but they didn't
do
do
not
that.
cut corners in that. With some reason, they love Momo's house, or just stuff like where it's like them doing innocuous stuff, or her running to the bathroom. She's drumming it, and she's like, ugh, throwing that. But then the shot, everybody's outside. The only person who like Kunta comes out, and then when they unzip, and then she's just there, and you see this is pretty alien. Her name will be Vamola or Vamala, however you say it. And she has the little joke thing, antlers like mantis, but like the
Ah,
little 1950s alien bulbs on her head. So they just silly. But we go back to Momo's perspective, and then she turns to see Okaroon, and Vamala is kissing Okaroon. And that's how
what?
it ends. And she's holding, and you know how I remember the first episode when everything exploded by them, episode 1?
Hmm.
Momo's holding a piece of her house, and then she just explodes it. And that's it. And I love it. It's just an explosion of visual. It just,
Yo, look,
bruh,
it's
science
like
art.
I look. I know what
Hey,
this
bro,
looks like.
Oka Room,
I
bro.
know it. I know what this
I
looks
don't know
like
what
because
it
I know what
is,
it looks
but
like. But this is not
the
what it looks
ladies
like.
are on him.
Yo,
So,
you know what I'm
The
saying?
ladies are on Oka Room, man. I don't know what it is. He
Back
just
then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me.
so to go to a point that also Mark mentioned, basically, I forgot. I actually am wrong. This is not. These are not all the Dans or all the idiots. I don't know. They have no official name, but a lot of people call them my favorite idiots because they just so idiotic. You actually met one that you don't know that you met. And can I spoil it a little bit? The school president or the class president, she will become kind of one. Um, and then
Trying
you're
to
gonna meet
remember what she looks like. I can't remember her right
that's
now, but
that's the whole point. They start off like just look like NPC characters, but she was the girl that came up to Momo. Like, why? In fact, everybody who has a speaking line eventually kind of becomes something in this show. And and when I say that, remember the dude who Okaroon had to check when he said, "Oh, Momo puts out." Just keep
oh
that
yeah,
in
yeah,
mind.
yeah.
Even him, you don't remember you consciously do not remember him right now because he's such a nobody.
Yeah,
But the
it's like the
president,
random guy.
yeah, he was like the bully. But that's seasons later. But and the president,
Wow.
she's gonna eventually have an arc. Hell, even the nurse might come back a little bit, but she's kind of small in that. But
Wow.
everything is used in this series. And I seriously mean that. The only two people so far that still kind of themselves are Momo's friends. Like they just Momo's friends. But but yeah, so there's gonna be more of that. It's gonna be crazy. Next, like they did basically Ghosts. They did, Space Kaiju, just kind of a joke,
Yeah.
Evil Eye, because they're really set up because GG's
Well, we've
important.
done aliens too.
But it's gonna go back and forth. But we're back on aliens for a little while. This is gonna be the next arc, big into aliens, because this really was more about the Evil Eye season, and then it sets up Pamela. In fact, it's gonna go.
And the
Ghost is
funny
gonna
thing
because
is,
it
the
went
evil eye
Ghost.
seemed like such a small part to me because the evil eye was kind of, I guess it's because he was kind of packaged in with the earthworm. So I
Well,
guess maybe that's why he seems like a small part to me. It didn't seem like it was all his season,
but
but
he, but technically it is because the because
bless you.
the because it really was just the worm was just kind of the background, but it was more so about this spirit right there that had to get out, and that's what gave Gigi his powers.
Yeah.
So the next arc going to be most of the season going to be aliens,
They
and
were like, he's got clothes on.
it's gonna go probably 70%, 60% alien. Then it's gonna end with another yokai, and it's like the danger level is going up, and in a way that like it's still funny and wild, but it's crazy. Like there's nothing you can predict with this story, even reading it, how it's gonna like what's gonna happen next. It is not like I say, it is not your standard shonen by no stretch.
Nah.
Stuff come and go here and there. The only thing that remain is that Momo and Okaru do care about each other. And when Momo, at the moment Okaru like, and he kind of tells the audience at one point, and that's coming, he's like, I do love Momo. Stuff happens. They don't get what they're gonna get probably until the end, because this is a shonen, unfortunately. So it has to push it. It's like they actually get to say it, unlike other shonen in that
All right,
genre,
cool.
but stuff has to happen. And they kind, I don't know if they kind of, it's implied. They know that, like, it's so, you feel it is palpable that they know that they love each other.
When while you were gone, you would have been so proud. I filled in and I told Mike, I said Coop always tells me, that this anime is definitely different in that they definitely have Momo and Ken loving each other and like expressing that they really like are with each other, but there's always an impediment. And it's crazy because it's like Ira be trying to give Momo the business, and she go hard too.
Shout out to Ira when she was just hugging that man. She was like, and she made that face like, "Hey." I like Ira, man. Like, look, hey, everybody in this show is going for what they like.
Yeah,
like everybody's like, they not making it like, cause Gigi, I know you don't like Gigi, but Gigi like, hey, bro, you like that girl?
Yeah, he was like, look, you gotta let me know.
I hate Gigi,
for real. Gigi like, I'm still a player.
I still like the part he was like, I'm her childhood friend. I win. I'm like that, just little stupid stuff like that. Like, and then Okaru like, oh wait, I actually kind of kissed her. Oh, he's like, oh, I kind of win. He was like, what you do? What you do? And then like Gigi was like, what you do, man? What you do? Like, that's genius level, right? That's how people interact to make it.
And they are friends now.
Yeah, and everybody's friends.
Like, Okaru is really like looking out for him. Like, I gotta train to be able to handle the evil eye in case you're not strong enough to deal with it. I need to be strong enough. Like,
I love when he was like, yo, man, he's like, whoo. He's like, that little bead of sweat. I'm glad, man. Look, it could have been bad. And then he was like, whoosh.
All I can say is, and remember when I say that nothing is left off the bone? Remember the episode where right after they were found butt naked, and they was in the nurse's office, and they realized the theory, like, wait a minute. Oh, the aliens can't invade because the yokai and the aliens don't mix. The aliens can't do nothing with the yokai. Even though the yokai try to kill us, they can kill the aliens too. So it's kind of like break rock, paper, scissors.
And a good point.
So take that theory, that's all I'm gonna say, and blow it up to a space epic somewhat, or to a bigger scale.
I can see the yokai almost being like, you know what? I'm hurt and I want to haunt people, but there'll be no one left here to hunt if these aliens take over the earth. So let me go ahead and possess this human and let him get a portion of my power.
I'll just
and let
say
him be able to time travel through rabbit holes.
It's never gonna be that straightforward. But I'll just say this: there will be a yokai that nobody can mess with them. I'll just mess with this person or this thing. It does not matter. But how we get there, but it's gonna mean so much more stuff that's just gonna happen that you're gonna be like, where is this story going? Like, I'm reading it and I'm still like, it hasn't reverted back. Like, this season here is like normalcy. I'm still reading, and it's just it's like this. It's just like chaotic madness. But read it, but also for again, Science Saru to do the music right, to like just add stuff in personality, like the rock music. That's technically that's nothing you can't.
That was so dope.
You can't do that in a panel. So what Science Saru does is like, where can we get our rocks off? What panel and what transition can we do to add more to it? So they're giving you more, and it's like there's no filler, there's no filler, no nothing. They give you extra heapings of dessert, and they still have you eat all the meat off the bone. If that makes any sense.
To quote that Negro philosopher, CeeLo Green, a heap of helping fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, and collard greens too big for my jeans.
Mhm. Classic. Yo.
So I'm gonna just leave it there with Dan and Dan. Go watch it, yo. Honestly, it's it's a standard O for me, y'all. Like I can't give it nothing. It's an S
The
plus
show is good.
series.
The show is
It's
good, man. Like
yo,
I mean,
I
it's
give
kind
it
of
a
like To
round
Be
of
Hero X.
applause.
I really can't. There's really nothing else I can say except like, yo, the show is
Dan to
good.
Dan is
It's just flat
still
out good.
so well like all the Dusty Chans who no Mike don't get all offended, but people
Right.
like ain't just because there's still people be like it ain't better than Dragon Ball Z. Even they haven't started up. They like
Oh.
Dragon. Like
Well,
people can't even hate on
here's
Dan
the
to Dan
thing: you
enough.
can't say it's not better than Dragon Ball Z because they're so that's like being like
But people do that,
that's like being like chicken nuggets ain't better than filet mignon. It's like,
bro.
well, they're not in the same. They're not even in the same realm. It's like
All they are is a shonen. That's the loose
they're
definition
very
together.
they're Dan to Dan and Dragon Ball Z is so different. I
And
don't
I'm just
know.
kind of picking at it, but I'm saying,
Yeah.
the TikToker streamer
Yeah, but
guys.
I'm saying people that bring that up, I'd be like, they're so you would compare. It would be easier to compare Dragon Ball with like Naruto, maybe
even solo leveling, maybe. Not even
sort of,
that,
but
though.
it's not as long.
Well, solo leveling and Bleach go to
Because I'm trying to
they
think of
kinda
things
is. Or
that are shonen but also very long, like Bleach, Naruto. But Naruto actually had like a defined ending to a certain degree. I know they had Boruto,
people
but I
don't
mean,
know how to use common sense and categorize or qualifiers. They just do TikTok stuff. So
yeah, like that would be like me saying, like going to like I don't know, some Italian restaurant and being like, this ain't better than some, southern soul food restaurant. It's
you
like,
know
well,
what?
it's not the same. They're not
To,
you can't really compare them. I mean, yes, they're both food, but
what we
it's
was
so different.
what we was talking about up there, that's like comparing Buc-ee's to like your corner store bodega with no gas station. I mean, or
Yeah.
not to hate on bodega. Your corner store, just regular old Exxon.
Yeah, it's
Like
it's not the same, man.
like
It's
you can't compare it. One's a superstore gas station, the other one's just a gas station. You
yeah,
got to
you
compare
can't.
it to like its real competitor.
Yeah, like Bucky's compare you would have to compare Bucky's to like you can't. There's nothing really you can.
You can't compare Buckets to Willis Packer Sack.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
maybe if you wanted to make a large reach, maybe like Wawa or
no.
Sheets, but
Wow, but like yeah, that's their competitor.
that's
Like that would
still
be close.
so different because you're talking about like a building that's a third of the size, and it's just it's not the same. I didn't have the food from Bucky's before, so I don't know. I don't know how good their food is. I assume it's good. I know their bathrooms are clean because we were stopping, we were rolling. So I think that's when we were heading to Atlanta. But wherever we stopped, we were kind of rolling. So it was kind of like, look, get out, pee, get back in, let's go. So I didn't really get a chance to get their food. So I assume it's good. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. But I wouldn't compare it. Look, Dragon Ball people, just let Dragon Ball be Dragon Ball on its own. You don't have to compare something to it.
like you can
Dragon
like
Ball is just its own thing.
you can like multiple styles of shonen and anime.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's okay. I promise you, they ain't gonna take your clout card. It ain't gonna hurt you. You ain't got like if you like it just. I know what the streamers have to do it, y'all. A lot of the streamers are sponsored. All right,
Most of
they have.
let me break it down to you. I'm glad you said that. Let me break it down to you. All of your streamers or YouTube personalities, Instagram personalities, all of y'all that y'all feel like, oh, they made it and you need to be more like such and such, or you need to be more like this and that. I guarantee you there is a bag of money infused to them that you do not know about. Now, I'm not saying that I'm in the business. I've just seen it and I know because since I'm in the space, people talk and I hear things. Your person
Sorry,
that you
still
watch
on it. Just got
that
charged.
oh
Oh, sorry.
your your favorite streamer that you think is like, oh, they're just, doing it in their room. I mean, yes, they're doing it in their room, maybe a room, but they've got corporate money behind them. They've got real dollars behind them. And they've got a writer, they've got an editor, they've got all kinds of things that you don't see that help you believe that they're doing this on their own. They're not. And there's no knock against them. It's just the viewers have to remember that they're watching a space. Like, for instance, like right here, this podcast, right? Like, there's no like secret money behind me or anything like that. This is it. This is just me, Coop, Dub, Gamma on our off time when we can get together and do stuff like that. There's no secret money behind us where this is our real 9 to 5 where we make it seem like it's not. No, this is what it is. But I'm also in a space of people that have actual real corporate money behind them. And so therefore I'm compared to them, but the comparison isn't
Oh yeah, my bad.
isn't the same. So it's like you're making that comparison with like Dragon Ball and Dandadan. It's like making a comparison between me and
There's people who called you
let's
about
say,
the 15 minutes.
oh
You
yeah,
need to
like
do only 15 minutes.
yeah, like if you were to compare like me and say heavy spoilers, and there's no diss towards heavy spoilers or screen gems or screen junkies or something like that. I mean, not screen gems, but screen junkies or something like that. If you were to compare me to something like, it wouldn't be the same
Yeah.
because there's corporate money behind it that like, people that are doing it on weekends and their off time, they're just not going to match. So something like Dragon Ball, where it has what, 4 or 5
Man.
series, who knows how many movies, tons of toys, book bags, socks, drawers, t-shirts, whatever. And then Dandadan, which is essentially new. It's only in season 2 as opposed to something that has like, I don't know, 20 seasons or something. It's not. And then also the actual content of the enemy isn't the same either.
And I just will sum it up like this. Look, we're in our 40s, y'all. We're in our 40s.
Yep.
We are able to be flexible to learn new stuff and not be stuck. You listen to, we're in our 40s trying new things. And people are listening to streamers in their 30s. I ain't going to say any famous names, who are stuck in their childhood, which on purpose, not saying that they don't read something, but they keep up the big three brawl of nonsense. And then nobody does it with the accurate definition. The accurate definition was always about what manga sold the most. I know that's the real legit thing. That's why Bleach, One Piece, and Dragon Ball got it like that. And then others kind of flowed in, but they didn't took it just like even basketball and take the name big three and just destroy it. Yeah, just stop it. Like I don't care about what's big three. It's what my big three is. What
I just finished telling my son the other day. I'm like, you can't compare Michael Jordan and LeBron James because it's 2 different eras.
They're 2 different types of players.
2 different types of players. 2
One's
different
a point
eras.
guard, power forward. One's a straight up shooting guard.
Yeah, so it's like you can't compare them. You can't when it comes to sports, and this is any sport, baseball, football, whatever. You can't compare 2 eras. It's too hard to throw out everything else that made them what they were.
Every single day. And they do it only in basketball, a very pro-black league, for some reason. We know why, but I'm just saying.
We know why.
You got to keep the young people. I know it's cool to hate on Braun, and they tell you, but notice how this is gonna. When you get old, they're gonna take your character that you like, and they're gonna compare it to somebody else. In fact, well, shout out to Cooper Flag. White boy is cold. I ain't gonna front. Watch how this narrative change. Because Cooper Flag come in with a championship, everybody's gonna be garbage. Just like how Caitlin Clark was, whatever.
Oh boy.
Shout out to AJ Wilson. She won the MVP 4 times. But it's only because of Clayton Clark, though. Sure. Sure, people. Anyway.
All right, now look, we've been going way long, but I know there's one more show that I want to hear about. But if you want, we can get together. We can get together on Wednesday because I know we way long. We're way past 15.
Well,
we're way past 20.
We can knock this out real. We can knock out Sakamoto,
Uh,
real quick.
Mister, how you know I
Gotta
want
get
to talk
some.
about Sakamoto? I might want to talk about. Yeah,
Come on, man. Come
you
on,
know I
man.
gotta know about
Quit,
your
play,
boy
quit playing.
Sakamoto. He out
Quit
there,
playing.
he out there just want to be a teacher. You know what I'm saying? Just try to kick the truth to the young black youth. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny you mentioned that, but I'm a Mike Mark. Have you seen Sakamoto? Sakamoto?
I have seen Sakamoto.
So, y'all, I'm gonna say this. Basically, this concluded all of season one. It was broken up into cores. Shout out to Netflix. Shout out for a lot of people still be kind of sleeping on Sakamoto. I get it. It's for most people it's a B plus animation or B plus anime. But what a lot of people
Hmm.
said is the second core was so good they were sleeping on it. They like, oh, it ramped up so much in the second core, which it did for me too. I didn't
It
see all
did,
that coming.
and man, I'll tell you, bro. The thing about Sakamoto, like it, the the tone shifted. It's still fun and games, still, but not
But it's
nearly as
not.
many.
But it's not.
Like
Like
it's serious. Like some folks gonna lose their life.
like in Baki, people get blooded up today, but they live through it. People ain't living through this necessarily. Like I don't know. I haven't read far enough to know if anybody dies, but it do look like the danger of well, people actually have died. My bad, because people got their head cut
Yeah,
off by a clipboard. That dude snapped 4 heads off with a
Yeah,
clapper, like it
yeah.
was nothing. So yeah, so Slur's group of people are just gonna be insane. They're weird. They're nutty. You know how it is when you get the enclave of super strong people. Like, how does the supervillain, always get people that stronger? The organization be like, man, we're the best out there, and they got one, two people that can kill half of the organization that they hate. Like, how? Why do he even need to kill them? He already beat them somewhat. Now he can't beat the old man like that. Now I ain't gonna lie, he can't kill the ghost of the JCC. The dude just mumbled to himself. Yeah, he like I can't. And they say his powers work that he just sniff out the bloodlust of people. Like nobody knows what he's saying or thinking. He just if there's bloodlust to be had, get
he
out of his
is
way.
an enigma.
Yeah. They don't know how old he is, I don't think. They just know that he pops up wherever there's a fight to be had. And if you are in his way against what he I guess his code is and you got bloodlust, he got to eradicate you. So
Okay, okay.
He gonna whip
yeah.
that sword out, and stuff gonna start falling apart.
Yeah, I don't even know if we ever gonna know his true backstory. Like people just like that's just what it is. Don't ask. Don't get
Don't
like he
ask.
pop up. Don't ask. He'll cut you. But yeah, the finale, man, from the end of the test. Shout out to them for not like stretching this out, but also still keeping a sense of humor as the danger level arise and add a little bit of intrigue. And I love that Sakamoto is getting kind of pushed. He's gonna get pushed more. We seen Sakamoto. I love how they kind of did it like a video game. First half, okay, Sakamoto can wash up most regular people in his fat older stage. I know he's still in his 20s. That's a lie. He's at least in his 40s to us or 50s. But
Yeah,
but he's like, I'm out of shape, blah blah blah. Got a wife and kid. He's still better than most people. Now you reach that part of like say his punch out. It's like regular division. Now it's like super weird freak division. So this is what's going forward from now on. So he's gonna have to like reassess his skills, probably with not killing, because I think that's the hard and fast rule. His wife does not want him to kill. He don't want to be a disappointment to his wife and kid.
yeah.
And there's everybody that come along to be a part of Team Sakamoto, they kind of adopt this. So it's just the ending of it from with Gaku and the introduction of sounds or Kaiju, whatever his name was, but his sound power was cool. When they had to help Shin out, but Shin
Yeah,
couldn't
and
quite.
them matching together, that was a cool scene.
So I hope we get to see more of him. And then in the finale, basically the recruitment of you could probably guess who they wanted to recruit. What's his name with the sword who was controlling Shinya? They basically kidnapped the girl and the dude, the young boy with the mask. So it's like, oh, they got potential. Like they fought back,
Yeah,
and it's like, he was like, I guess Shin and him, we weren't impressed by them. But he's like, these two, yeah, there's something about them. Because they kind of both kind of crazy. Like they're
Yeah,
young and they're
they
kind of
both have a little bit of dark in them
like,
Yeah.
you
that I
know.
think that the JCC feel like they can use.
Oh no, that's slur people.
I mean,
Slur
slur
kid.
people. My
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, yeah. Because let's be honest, they probably better than most half they those two are already better than the regular smegglers at
Yeah,
JCC.
Shin is probably the most skilled of Sakamoto's people, and old boy was giving Shin work.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean the
Shin
I'd
beat
say
him.
Shin. I'd say
Yeah,
Shin.
Shin figured out an angle and started beating him
Yeah.
up. But before that, he was.
But he
was
couldn't
punished.
really beat the girl though. He couldn't really beat the girl by himself. Like, I mean,
Right.
yeah, she had
I'd
a I mean,
say
she got an
Shin.
axe blade gun machine.
Shin, once he turns on, I think Shin might be low key like the best fighter. Like
I'll say
when he
this.
activates, when he get the glow.
If Shin was allowed to I'll say if Shin was allowed to kill people, he probably would have got a few people. But what he ain't gonna be able to do is get somebody like with the clapboard. He ain't at that level yet. Cause old boy can like you can't even I'm gonna let Mark finish so I can finish my point. You finished?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you ain't about to he'll do me like Michael McDonald. I see that skit on Family Guy. That was the last few skits. He just kept going. Every time somebody said it was Pete or something, he was like, oh, no. Like, oh man. You gotta do me like that. But yeah, man, all in all, Sakamoto failed the test because they realized, well, not because he's famous, because he has a bounty on his head.
Yeah.
So it's like, you failed.
So they was like, you gonna be a teacher, man.
Well, oh boy, believe it or not, he can't be a teacher himself because he got a bounty on his head.
Yeah.
But his friend, they looked at his wife. He apparently can transfer his shape-shifting powers to people for an hour, for a day.
Yeah. He
So
said you got 24 hours.
So yeah, so and that's pretty much he's going on the cover. Yeah, that actually was the finale. So you have
That was? Oh.
Yeah, that's the finale.
I thought we had one more. Oh, okay.
Nah,
Oh,
like
okay.
so because yeah, when you saw like when he popped up as Miss Sakamoto, he slapped that dude up who was about to try to kill him. Even though he technically saved old boy life, because she was gonna kill him.
He saved him.
Yeah,
He actually saved it. He saved his soul.
Like, oh. He's like, bruh, you don't know what you about to get into. My thing is this. Somebody brought up a good question. Shout out to your boy Roshi. I always watch their recaps. Like, just because you think somebody little, like, bro, they got into this school. Why would you think you gonna just roll them?
The idea is that everyone in this school at least has some level of like fighting skills or something, you know.
Like, bruh, like, how stupid do you have to be?
That
how
would be
arrogant.
Yeah, because it's not as if you go, say if you go into say a traditional karate dojo and they have their belts. You know what I'm saying? And say you see someone with a white belt, then that's kind of, you're like, oh, okay, cool. I'm above them to a certain degree. But if you walk into JCC, like, you don't know, nobody's wearing belts. There's not like a pin, like there's not like oh, I'm on my first week pin or like 2 months or something like that.
The clapper works for the JCC and Slur. The dude, if you insult movies, beheads you. Like. No, bro. And look, when she walked in the classroom, they had to roll somebody on the stretcher. It was like, oh, like, stay with us. And then the teacher pulled out the gun. They're like, man, you late. And almost he really had her dead to rights. He just was probably being nice about it. He didn't shoot her, but he was so pinpoint close. And that dude was reading a book and he shot her. So everybody has some type of skill. If they catch you lacking, might hurt you. Now the only people who don't have it, if they just regular suit and you JCC with a gun, then you know you gonna be killed. Just like if you a Jonin in Naruto, you a no name Joe. You could be a Jonin in Naruto and you die.
Yo, remember back in the days, if you had that vest, like you was official. Like you was official. You had the vest. You had the vest.
Only if you only if you want a Naruto's friends. But if you got the
Now,
Vesto and
now if
you
you
ain't
got
got
the
no,
vest on, you're just a guy.
you're just a red shirt. And remember when S rank meant something in Soul 11? Now you just C
S
class
rank is
hero,
S rank is now like kind of
C
like
class,
regular. Like
C.
The
you're
S ranks, the S stand for sucker.
yo,
You are a C class hero, and you look. You the type of dude that Jim would say, "All right, scrubs, like little dude, stay back before you get killed out here.
Alright, little man,
All right, little bro, get back,
watch out, watch
watch
out.
out." But he was looking up to him. Now he just Giga Chad, stunting on him.
yo, when he was like, ah man, I'm gonna have to handle this ad thing, ain't I? It's like, bro, why didn't you just go there in the first place and slam dunk
Like
it? Then you could have chilled with your family.
you,
Or
bruh,
hold up, would that
at
have
least
been more arrogant though? Like imagine if they were like, "We're getting all the troops together. We're gonna go over there." And he was like, "All right, look, don't even worry about it. I got it." And like went over there, killed everybody, and came back and was like, "All right, cool." Like would that have been worse? I don't even know what. Like that might have been
actually,
worse if he was like, "Hey, look, don't look, hold your mule. You good? Y'all just stay
bruh,
here. I got it. I'll be right back."
I'm gonna just say this real quick since we brought up soul leveling. If he would have just did that, because he kind of does something like that again, where the world knows, but then the world is really gonna know you don't f with Jinwoo. Every country is gonna know. Yeah, leave that. He. Remember when they said that like with the national level, they pretty much are their own kingdom, and they can do what they want to do. He's above that now. He's
Oh,
above the national hunter. They cannot touch
Yeah,
him.
so basically, it's like
He can do what
him,
he want to
his
do,
dad, and whoever that sneaky dude was
bruh.
at the end of the season
y'all
two.
better not play with Jin Woo.
All the monarchs. That's why they did. We are so beyond humans. They talking about the monarch demon people. We don't care about the humans no more.
Yeah,
We
because
done.
that fight with the demon king or whatever on the top floor or whatever he
Oh
had,
no
like
no, that's nothing. That no
that
nothing. That don't
that's
even count.
like
That's
he
that's
that
a
that already graduated him. So now my question is to all people that be mad at Jinwoo, would it have been worse for him to do what he did in season two already, where he just like hung back, let people get killed, and then went in, or would it have been worse if he was like, "Look, I know y'all training everything, but look, just sit down."
I mean, in the space of the world, if I was the dude, if I
Hey, you know what? If I was one of them dead heroes, I would definitely say I would like to be amongst
the living,
the the former than the latter.
yeah, like bruh, you could have kept us alive.
I'd like to
Like
be
don't
I
do
know,
alive.
it.
but then people be online like he's so arrogant. How dare he
I mean,
tell them to
he
sit?
is, he
It's
is,
me.
but it would have
You
been
talking
cooler
about me, Mike?
if he would have kept them alive. We get it. You powerful dog. Use your power. It's
Yo,
like,
he was trying to let them
say, bro.
handle it. You know what I'm
No,
saying? You know
Mike.
how you try
No,
to
I'm
let
gonna give
somebody
you
handle it.
another example. I'm gonna give you another example. Now that since it's been a year since Marvel Rivals came out, it's the people who I'll be right by you, and you have lunar snow, and you don't want to hire, and you don't want to heal me. The hell with you. You got the power to keep me
You
alive.
have the
Keep me
power.
alive. I'm right in your face. Hit the button and ain't hit. Just pop me off a little bit. Keep me alive. They shooting
Oh
at me,
man.
not you. For some reason, they shoot at me.
Cool say pop me off a little bit.
Just give me,
He
just
was
give me a little, just
put
give me
that
a little health bar.
green health orb in my cup.
Pop me off a
I
little
can't hear
sister
like
bean. Come on, man.
Yo, also, why? Speaking of Senzu beans, like, bruh, why is Boma not like mass manufacturing them joints? Like, come on,
oh
bruh.
easy
Like,
because she's making
why?
wishes for her butt. Next question. Shout hey yo, I hate on Dragon Ball a lot, but Dragon Ball Super or whatever was great. That was so great. I gotta
Yo,
rewatch that.
I'm gonna keep it real. Your boy Piccolo made the best wish. Like he was like, remember when you said that I had unlocked power or whatever? He was like, can you give me that and then some? It's like, thank you. Why we like who isn't wishing to be like mad strong? Like I wish that any latent ability that you said I had, give me that and then some.
I'm
And
gonna show
then
you how to be a good father and have good hands. While
Yo,
Goku out there with his training partner, you know.
go and take that teacher on a date,
It's
Piccolo. You know what I'm saying? Go and take her on a
Yeah,
date. You know what I'm
man,
saying?
go
while
ahead.
while terrible grandpa and dad out there in space with the less
I don't.
terrible dad.
And like I've seen, someone broke down a video why Gohan doesn't fight, and I get it from that perspective. I get it, but bruh,
It's
like
the story is stupid,
there
bro.
ain't no one else.
The
There ain't no one
story is
else,
stupid. In fact,
and
I
people
love
are
that
always
joke.
gonna come here.
Remember that joke where Gohan said, "Well, who's gonna come here?" And I think Piccolo gave that look like, bruh. Every year somebody comes here to try to
Yeah,
blow this
like
place up.
it's always somebody.
Is
What do you
I
mean?
died? How many times have we died? I think all of I don't know if Gohan died, but
I think
Piccolo.
the whole,
I'm tired of being dead, bro.
I think the main cast, just about
I
all the
think only
main
Gohan.
cast has
I
died.
think only Gohan hasn't died.
Especially with the return of Frieza when he blew up the Earth. So technically, all of them
But
died.
technically,
That,
yeah, they all died because
and
Vegeta,
then
because
and then Weez was
Goku,
like, "All right, y'all, look, come on."
bruh. If I'm Wiz, I'm like, I'm benching all you scrubs. Like, y'all died. Goku, you died, bruh.
Like Goku, look, I get
That
it.
man
You
touched the
you
earth
wanna,
and blew you up.
I get it. He when he was alive the first time, he killed all your friends, and you really
Bruh.
want to stomp him in the dirt. But look, essentially, you've already beat him. Just beat him.
The
Just
only
go on and beat. End
thing
this.
that saved this planet is good food, because that's the only thing Wiz care about. Wiz and Beerus. If
Yep.
we didn't have food
Keep
and
that.
Man, if
Keep that.
somebody ought to
Keep that filet mignon coming.
bring
All
him
right.
to Louisiana, he'll be in trouble.
Yo, just keep
We
yo.
have him wrapped around our finger, boy.
Oh man, like look, you can't. You look. I'm telling you, you cannot just
because
let this evil stand. You got to stomp it out.
in fact, because I don't think, yeah, because nothing can get, only thing that's higher than Wiz and Beerus is God, the little twin thing.
The Zeno Sama.
So technically they don't have to like you. They're like, we blow up planets every day, B, but like we kind of like you, so you kind of being stupid, you
Y'all,
know,
man,
like
y'all lucked
really.
out with having ice cream, man. Whoo, y'all lucked
like
out.
bruh, like I come on.
But
Like,
anyway,
And ice cream is some magical stuff.
I'll throw it to Dub. Dub, final thoughts. Where can they find you?
Ice cream is magical. Um, Sakamoto was excellent. I love Dandadan. Man, y'all, you got to finish it out. I was very
Word.
satisfied with the series finale of Dandadan. Dun 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 dun. And what else did I rap? Um, we talked about it, but Infinity Castles was amazing.
Oh, okay.
If y'all haven't seen it, go see them Infinities. What else? What
Nice.
else was we watching that was amazing? Cool.
well, we
Oh,
Kaiju,
Kaiju.
we haven't finished Kaiju. We
We
still got
haven't
like,
finished it, but it's
we
Yeah.
got
we
two more I
close.
think like two more episodes left in the
Yeah, so
season.
we got a little bit more for them.
Yeah, I hate
Yeah,
number 9, man. I hate number 9.
bro, you gonna keep hating them.
They doing their thing. Cause I hate his guts.
I just saw a video come across my feed saying that that show is narratively stagnant. I was like, huh, I'm interested to see their perspective, but we'll anyway,
I
go ahead.
They can keep that opinion.
yeah.
I'm
I've
interested
enjoyed, like, I went
I'm
back.
Can kick,
interested to see what they're
they can
saying because
kick
I don't see
rocks
that.
with
But
open toe socks.
If this is somebody who's never watched Godzilla, who don't understand Ultraman, these things want to kill these people, and that's it. You got to stop it. It just has a level of more grit to it. But continue, Mark. That's stupid opinions. I don't know. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's a good opinion, but man, whatever. And then it's already ended. It's a short. It's a short
Hey,
story.
cool,
For
like
the
you
most part.
say, man, whatever.
Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, yeah. Because I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't think I value your opinion if you can find fault with all these wonderful one like there are people who say that Dan is mid out here,
Wait,
man.
really? I
I,
And
okay. I mean, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Guess you can
I
have
mean,
your opinion.
like I said, like taste is subjective, but
yeah.
mm,
Mm-mm,
okay.
mm-mm.
I'm like I will judge you about. I block people who say stuff like that, so
It's just like I don't
I
want to
like
hear your
'cause
opinion
I
on
don't
this.
need that in my life.
Mm, 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 mm.
But yeah, like it was a great season of anime, and the fall preview coming. I'm Mark Dub on IG. I'm Mark Wallace in real life. I be on that other platform a lot more than I care to admit. So be looking for Mark Dub 44 there.
All right. Word up. Word up. All right. Coop. Final thoughts. Where can they
Oh,
find you?
final thoughts. Summer has been great. From like from our review of Infinity Castle to just to give some shout out to K-pop Demon Hunters.
Hmm.
Them for them slaying of demons took over the summer. I mean, and it just surpassed the big boys in doing something. So shout out to Netflix, shout out to Crunchyroll, if you will, and anime in general for being able to bring something like that. Look, y'all, if y'all don't like Demon Slayer, we done said this before. I don't know. Like I ain't gotta hate on you, but y'all, every story don't have to be we talk about stories that's easy to follow. Day to day, it may not be easy to follow, but it's easy to boil down. Like once you get all the past the minutia, it's just about a boy and a girl who want to get together and stuff in tubes.
Yeah.
That's the story is timeless if you get down to the boil of it. If you read Romeo and Juliet, even though it has its problematic issues that have been discussed lately, but if you say look at it through the rose-colored part of it, two people want to get together and they can't. Something always happens. So that's just what it is. So Demon Slayer, good dudes, relatively good dudes, want to fight the devil, to kill the devil out of their life. I don't know why that has to be complicated. You don't want it complicated, like So it's some beauty in simplicity. That's all I can say with that. But yeah, man, I can't wait to see the end of Kaiju number 8. I read
Yes,
the
sir.
art, but to see it animated, like that's one where I can read it and can go back and immediately watch it multiple times. The art in the manga is beautiful, it's striking, and it goes together, but it's just well done, man. Um, Kafka's just a good dude too, man. Just
Yep.
to see a character like that just get it more and more about his worth. Characters. I love that this theme of this season of anime is about characters being accepting themselves to know their worth. And mangakas, I don't know what y'all going through over there in Japan, but some of y'all cooking. Y'all shout out to our homie Zom 100. Bring back one Zom 100. Let him join back in on the party. Let them join. I know I got to go back. I know I might have to read Zom 100. It
Zom.
ain't come.
Zom.
Zom ain't never coming back.
Zom was so awesome. It was such a breath of
Oh,
fresh air.
but shout out to Rachel again for all that she bring. Just
Yeah.
I love talking about hearing somebody talk about my dress up darling, who is an actual cosplayer, and to get a lady's opinion on it. You may not want to hear myself talk about dress up darling, but y'all might process it different. I just know it's a beautiful, well done slice of life, and
Cool.
when you get me, you get me. Speaking of slice of life, shout out to Grand Blue, still going. My favorite track. Those are my trash partners. People, if you like drinking and you like stupidity, then check out Grand Blue. Ain't no complications of that. If you grew up watching Porky's, if you grew up watching Saved by the Bell, if you grew up watching college movies and American Pie, you get firmly what I'm talking about. But
What, like all
just
the like those old like sex comedies?
this is a Japanese. It's like it can't go all the way there because it's weird in Japan, but it's on the tiptoe of that.
Ah.
But they love to get sloshy drunk, like they get sloshed, like But it's just so that's what makes it adult. Because drinking is
Oh
like
man.
they weird about like some things that's maybe too sexual perverse for us, but then drinking is heavily frowned upon, like to get sloppy. So that's why it's like, all right, this is disgusting, that's gross, that's adult. So that's what that shoots it automatically to that. So they even give a little warning: be careful about your drinking. Do not drink like this. Yeah,
Okay.
because you
Gotcha.
basically they're basically binge drinking to the point where you should be dead. What they do, like you should be really dead. So they don't want to encourage it, but it's just that's the story. So man, I've enjoyed this summer. This is exactly what I want out of a summer season. Like it wasn't as hype as that ridiculous spring season a couple of years ago, but
Yo,
here's the funny thing:
what
that
was that
spring
like?
season,
Like 23, I think. Like
yeah. But you know what?
2023 spring.
But that spring season basically is what's feeding this season now. A lot of shows kind of have graduated into summer or they moving them around. My Hero can go, we got one more here of My Hero, but that spring was so good, it's making this summer good. Think about that for a second. Like
Yeah,
it
that
was
that year, what man? I was watching like 7 or 8 shows. Like that year was,
and real talk,
everybody was hitting.
and I've been kind of like chilling. Like I still got half a bullet to still finish. That's kind of like my
Yeah,
throwaway.
me too. That'll be something when I close out everything. I'm like, all right, let me go back to Bullet.
I'm gonna finish bullet. I might pick up a little bit of the vending machine. Like there's stuff that if it's so much good from the spring and the summer that even in the offshoot shows that if say fall winter always sometimes winter always get a little
Yeah,
it's like winter be like we might try something weird or depressing. You might get that one good show. In fact, we already got one confirmation. My Hero Vigilantes is coming back in the winter in January.
man, that's pretty quick, right?
So they probably had it tuned up already. Because ultimately, the main show ends this year. They ain't really gonna be playing around with Vigilantes. Vigilantes probably got like 2 more seasons. Like it's a relatively 2 to 3
and it's a
more
prequel
seasons.
too. So
Yeah, it's a prequel that so they ain't gonna drag that out unless it makes that money. But I don't think it's making a lot of guap right now. It's just a good addendum to My Hero. My Hero is so good. This show would be good on its own. And I think a lot of people who appreciate My Hero appreciate the animation and the care of this, but it ain't reaching like that demographic of like that makes a show.
yeah, ain't nobody checking for Pop Step right now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, don't be no Pop Step. Like, I mean, it's also adult leaning.
Boy, you can tell when Coop like it. Coop was like,
hey, man. Hey, man, we gotta be Hey, man, like the characters, they fit a niche, all right?
True that.
Like Pop, hey, look, she can't fight, but she be there like reporting.
Knuckle Duster be fighting enough for everybody.
Yeah,
bruh, he ain't got no powers.
That's his pleasure.
Like, please come to me so I can knock you out. Frank Miller looking like he in the role. He need to be an American show.
Yeah,
like he in the wrong show. But yo,
yeah.
you can find me. I'm Keith Cooper. I'm no longer giving out my personal thing. You find me by now because y'all tripping this month. Y'all know what y'all tripping on out there.
Yeah, y'all know y'all tripping. Like y'all
just find blurred _ISH on IG for business reasons. Leave all your trolling and your weird sycophant butt kissery away from me. I'm all about business and this podcast and stuff that's circling around it. Everything else,
I'm gonna just say without saying no names. Well,
don't
y'all
say no names.
Easily impressed. Y'all so easily impressed because that man wasn't that smart. He wasn't that well spoken.
I'm gonna say this: some people who I sold for, I told Mark this. Some comic book creators. I don't care how much you kiss butt. I'm a Christian too. I proudly say I'm a Christian. I can always work to be a better Christian. My dad was a Christian. My dad lived through Jim Crow. All I'm saying is, y'all, boots gonna be on. When the boot's on your back, they ain't gonna worry about you kissing the boot, but they gonna be stomping on your back. So I'm just gonna say that. So I had to let some people go. Indie black creators, I expect better from you. I shouldn't at this point. Y'all know I've said my things, but some of y'all just, whoo. I don't know about your book. I don't know if I want to read any of your comic books again.
Nah.
One tiptoeing that is like he good, he's great, but it's like he kind of neutral. But also just understand the difference between what is actual fascism and what is a violation of freedom of speech. Yes, us as black people, it hits us all the time. We can really tell you what's what, but when the actual law definition of freedom of speech is being played with to a rich white man, and they showing you we can touch him, they can try to touch you. I'm just saying, y'all, you can kiss the boots all you want in these entertainment spaces and all this and your social media. Keep that shit away from me. I will block you. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, bro. I don't mean to be
I'm
like
gonna
that,
be
but
honest. This was a good opportunity for me to
Hey
clean out
man,
everybody. Where I was able to clean out all of the woodland creatures. I was able to clean all them out. I was able to clean all them out. Like, oh, okay, cool. I didn't know you was like this. Cool, no
oh,
problem.
like, oh,
I'm
you
gonna
like
clean you
that?
out. I'm gonna
Block.
clean you out.
Yeah, like,
But anyway,
don't
but
don't even hit me about no
hey,
business. Don't
ain't
You
nothing
ain't gotta be
wrong
in the
with
blurry
letting
world
the
no more.
trash take itself out.
yep, you know what I'm
Like,
saying?
yo, some of y'all creators, I don't know what y'all. I know it's bigger than being a creator, but if you think that this is, I don't know what y'all thinking, but it's just sad to see people in as black creatives. And it doesn't matter. It has to be about your character or whatever. You can say, "Oh, I'm a blur this and that," but if you ain't a good person, I don't care if you create. If that's what you own, you can throw your creators in. You can throw that in the straight trash for me because I don't want to hear
Yeah.
it. Like, straight
There's
up.
I'll just I guess well final thoughts for me. One, um just because someone says they're a Christian doesn't mean that they follow Christ. They just use the term. I mean, there's people that say that they're all kinds of things and they
That
aren't
that's
really.
that's
So
pretty big, Mike.
so
Yep.
just because someone says they're a
Yeah.
Christian does not mean they follow Christ.
What
And
what
Right.
you what you said.
the good thing is that there is a book that you can look at. And if they aren't following the tenets in that book, then you can easily know they ain't following Christ. So that's easy.
Right.
This is one of the easiest things is to be
Easy.
able to look at that book and say, are they doing what's in this book? And if they
And
ain't doing what's in this book, then they ain't Christians.
and I don't want to hear about no algorithm when somebody literally says a certain group of people too dumb to be a pilot, to be a surgeon, black women are stupid, and y'all still, even though I think one in our block was with somebody else, but and y'all still turn your head. I thought it was ridiculous. I knew a few wrestling people was gonna kiss Hulk Hogan butt, but for the most part, we kind of all laughed at them and got it. Like, yeah, he's
Yeah,
a racist. All of a sudden, you see the difference with somebody that really got power
yeah,
instead of a clown.
yeah. This one, I mean, look, it hurt them. They, you know what I'm saying? They thought that they were going to pin this on someone that was black. They thought they were going to find Tariq or Jerome or
They still
Darrell
did. They still
and pin
did.
it on them. And when they found out that the call was coming from inside the house,
Mm-hmm.
oh man, they couldn't take it.
Man, it just
Oh man,
it's been rough. It's
it's
still
been
rough
tough.
online.
It's been
It's been
tough over
tough
there,
online.
hasn't it? Been
It's been
tough.
tough online, bro. It's just this is
Been
why we
tough,
kind
hasn't it?
we try to bring this levity to y'all. We like to leave y'all with these nuggets.
Yeah,
I know this has nothing to do with anime, but we just saying this as black men, that black people. We love y'all. We really just want y'all to be safe out there.
yeah,
And if you got to tune out from the internet, please do,
yeah.
because I'm tuning Facebook, a lot of Facebook out. I just don't even want. Before I was scrolling, I'm like, I'm gonna stop doing scrolling. I'm gonna go into bed, lay down, so I go talk to my friends, be fresh, and talk anime.
See, this is what it's all about. Let's see. On my end, let's see. Demon Slayer was dope. To Be Hero X was dope. Sakamoto was dope. Can't wait to see Dan to Dan. We do have Marvel Zombies coming this weekend, so we got that. I don't know if they're dropping the whole season, but I know that it's premiering on the 24th. So we got Marvel Zombies this weekend. What else? The Chainsaw Man movie's coming. The Jujutsu Kaisen movie's coming. So we still got some stuff this year.
What,
Still, we
Mike?
still got some hot stuff coming out this year.
You actually admit and can believe that they're coming now?
I've seen the
Oh,
trailer in the theater twice, so now I believe it. You know
with
what I'm
a
saying? So,
with a whole date that we told you about
yeah.
3 months
Look,
ago.
man, you know you can't trust the internet. They be having AI. They be making fake trailers and stuff. Look, nah.
Mappa will literally break your hands if you try to probably claim they stuff as okay. Mappa gonna be the new Nintendo out here. You're gonna have Mappa goons come find you. You know how they
Oh
treat their
man.
own employees. You think Mappa gonna let people steal
So
they stuff
so
that they work?
since we got JJK and Chainsaw Man, can we get Hell's Paradise? Is
It's
that a
coming.
possible? Is that
It's coming.
can
It's
we do
coming.
it?
It's in product. I think it's in production.
I
Oh
still
yeah,
I'm
bro.
still I'm still can't I still can't
That's
believe
good
how
to
you get
hear.
to the end of the season and they're like it's been like 2 days or something else. Like what? Yo, anime time be tripping.
Anime time don't move until the last hour to last minute, and that last
Yo.
minute be like 5 hours, 5 days. A whole minute in Naruto is a season of anime.
But besides that we got fall season coming. I don't know what's in fall season, but we'll do a preview for that. I'll probably
Oh,
be
Rama's coming back in the fall. Rama's coming back
Woohoo!
in about
uh,
2 weeks. It's coming back
yeah,
October
that's right.
4th.
Yo, look, cool fights,
So you got one.
cool random silly fights. But
A lot of
anyway,
water
guys,
splashes. A
the most random water in all history. I'm like, why is water even here? But anyway, NERD, SOUL, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, podcast, all that jazz. Guys, until the next time, remember Marvel Zombies. So remember, shoot for the head. Never trust enclosed spaces. Also know that they may be faster than you think. And also that they deteriorate at a different rate than regular dead bodies. Yeah, I think that's the best way to protect yourself. Don't trust big groups of people unless you're using them for meat shields. Yeah,
I mean, Marvel Zombies, bro. Everybody got superpowers. You just screwed. I'm sorry
yeah,
to
that's
tell
true. Yeah, and then
you.
also shouts out to Deceased, DC's kind of like anti-life equation, sort of Marvel zombie kind of
Yeah,
story. That was
it was
dope.
very cool. Very,
I got
very
it.
cool.
I got it over there. I got it on the bookshelf right there. I got it.
Oh,
It's a cool story.
quick thing.
Um,
Shout out to the homie Mark, man. He bought me a copy of Batman versus Deadpool. I haven't read it yet.
ooh,
I'm afraid to even. I might not even open it. I might just go, in support of anti-Disney stuff. Just watch it another way. Read it and just never open it. I may never open it or do it once and it's going right back in.
word
Because
up,
I would
word up.
love. Because if I
Welcome,
could
very
ever,
welcome, bro.
if I could ever get that signed, I would love to get that signed by whoever created it. Because that's gonna be
Greg Capullo.
that might be something today.
Greg Capullo comes every year now. We can do it.
To New Orleans.
Oh, Greg,
Yeah.
Greg did it. Ooh, I might have. Hold up. All right, cool. Well, anyway, look, we gotta go. Love all y'all. Y'all stay real. From us to you, we just saying peace.
Peace.
We out.